Okay, this is Olson's updated request. Epica Kingdom. It's a 14-minute song. Better hold my attention.
Epica means it's a place in the universe where you can find all the answers of the questions of life. And it's a philosophical question because where is this place in the universe? Some people say it's far away. Some people say it can be found inside every human being, him or herself.
What does Epica mean? What did he say?
Epica means it's a place in the universe where you can find all the answers of the questions of life.
Place in the universe where you can find access to all the questions of life?
Because where
Interesting.
is this place in the universe? Some people say it's far away. Some people say it can be found inside every human being, him or herself.
That's interesting.
We want to welcome you to a kingdom far, far away. Welcome to the kingdom of heaven.
Is this somebody's cell phone video? Is that what this is? Is this the right video, Olson? It is good. I'm surprised. Oh, we got movements. Boy, I'm glad they put the Spanish subtitles on. I was worried I wouldn't be able to understand what he was growling. Oh, it's at the top. Take it back. I've never heard the word quantum physics work its way into the lyrics of a song. That's very interesting. Um, I actually I know this is long, and we're gonna get to this. I took up a very engaged interest in quantum physics, like maybe 16 or 17 years ago. So maybe before that. So I became a Christian in 2008. So before that, I was like looking everywhere for answers. I kind of like what they're about to sing about soon. And I read a lot of books about looking for answers in the universe and quantum physics and all that stuff. There was a documentary. I don't know if anybody's ever seen this. It's very, very, very old. Excuse me, but it's called What the Bleep Do We Know? That's the actual name of it. I'm not bleeping it out. It's actually called What the Bleep Do We Know? Um, I don't even know if you could still find it in anywhere. Yeah, here's the cover of it. Find it. I mean, here's the Wikipedia page at least. Now, granted, I know it's very. I completely understand that this specific documentary is very like pseudosciency. Get that? Yeah, here it is right here. What the bleep do we know? Got this lady who's she was like one of the first deaf mute folks make it into major movies. She's been in a bunch of stuff since. Yeah, right here. Anyway, I know it's very very pseudosciency, but it that movie like really got me to kind of appreciate the spiritual connection between quantum physics and consciousness. And it's cool because it like follows the path of this photographer as she encounters various emotional and existential obstacles in her life and considers the idea of does individual and group consciousness influence the world around us. Very interesting, man. I got it. I really, 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 really liked it actually. There's an experiment that they did that really stands out to me to this day where they taped specific words to bottles of water, unopened bottles of water, and then they looked at the molecular makeup of that water after some time had passed with those words on it, and those words were like love, hate, right? Like these different types of emotions. And I think as well somebody was like speaking those words over the water bottle, which sounds weird, but that's quantum mechanics. It's like how the invisible world influences the material world around us, and it's quite something. Quite something. Anyway, I do remember that. Okay. Olson says she saw it as well. Turns out there's a ton of stuff we don't. Isn't that the truth? And look, that's for like Christians and non-Christians alike. And I'll be the first to admit to you that something that Christians do a really bad job of is thinking that they're know-it-alls. Or if they can't explain it, it's just like, well, it's in the Bible, so I believe it. Now there's some truth to that because being a Christian by definition has faith, right? And there's elements of faith as a believer and a non-believer, right? But faith that Christians have is just in a eternal being instead of randomness. That's a whole different side topic. But yes, there's a lot of stuff that we don't know. But I still like to be on that quest of like learning more and learning more. And I like to learn more about why I believe what I believe. I think that's one of the funnest journeys I can be on, actually. There's a song that says we are 12 billion light years from the edge. Richard Dawkins criticized it for scientific accuracy. Then the artist updated the lyrics. What did he update them to? 12 billion light years from the edge. Was he saying that we're 12 billion light years from the edge of space? Because there is no edge of space. It's infinite. That might have been Galaxy Song. I find you should look into the research done at Princeton Engineering Anomalies Research Lab. Those were part of the inspiration for this Epica song, Be in Perpetual Wonder. Yeah. I am in consistent awe of our universe. Consistent awe of our universe, for real. Seriously. Okay, let's get back to the song though, because we're only 3 minutes into a 14-minute tune. So here we go. I agree with that. tone is fantastic. It's awesome. This song is freaking awesome. Oh, hold on. I was just about to ask you what that word meant, and they put it in here. Seventh chakra, an essential element which is needed to reach a higher level of consciousness. Okay. Isn't chakra like an internal thing? Like an internal power? Is that what chakra means? Oh my gosh. Gosh, dude, this song is freaking hard. There's my subtitle for the ooh. Golly. Man, this song is hard. Oh, dude. Oh, hold on. Hold on, I gotta take a breath. Hold on. I gotta take a breath. Okay. Hear the xylophones? Speaking of xylophone, remind me in the chat in like 5 minutes if somebody can put like a mental reminder. Um, there's a recording out there of me playing xylophone, and I would love to share it with you. It's a really really hard part that took me like a year to get down. Um, don't let me forget. Oh, that's cool. Wow. Nice. Very interesting. The words. I mean, it's different than like a Night Wish, right? Where Night Wish would say death is the final instance, right? Like there's a finality there and nothing happens afterwards. These guys have some sort of belief beyond the material life on this world. I'm curious what those beliefs might be, just out of curiosity, just based on the words of the song.
It's not your time. You have to go back.
Oh,
Back.
that's interesting.
I don't want to return. Please, let me stay here. No, don't let me go back. Go back. You've got work to do.
That, I'm not going to dive too deep into the words on this part, but the whole like go back thing, um, not something I believe in whatsoever. Like when you die, boom, that's it. That's the end. There's no, you know, unfinished business ghosts thing. I do not believe in ghosts. If anybody's gonna throw it in the chat, I do not think that. I think ghosts are real in a specific setting, but I'll define ghosts for you. What I think ghosts are not is they are not spirits of human beings that have not reached their eternal home. And for me, that would be either heaven or hell, right? Like you go one of two places. I don't think that I don't believe that that's what ghosts are because they're if I'm looking at it biblically, which it seems like they're messing with the idea of this. Um, when you die, you either go to one of those two places. I also don't believe in purgatory. That's not a biblical thing whatsoever. Um, it would basically assume that there was a screw up somewhere, and God doesn't do that. This whole like go back, you have unfinished business again assumes that there was a screw up somewhere. Oh, I didn't mean for you to die. No, you died. Boom, end. Right. Um, there are no mistakes made. Uh, what I do think ghosts are is if you look at it that I can understand. Yes, Olson. That so I have read books about NDEs. I don't believe in reincarnation. I don't think that's a thing that happens to us. Which how you explain deja vu, I don't know, but I definitely don't think reincarnation is something that happens to us. See, again, I think that would be like God made a mistake and needs to bring us back to do something else, to live another life to get it right. That's not something I believe, nor is it something I would want. If heaven is real and I believe that it is, I would rather be there than here. So when I die, let me go to heaven. I don't want to come back to this world. But the ghost thing, what I do think ghosts are is if you look at scripture, ghosts are also defined as familiar spirits. So what I believe ghosts to be, because every setting is either trying to scare you or confuse you. There's no clarity whatsoever that comes with experiencing paranormal events. It is demons taking on the form of people that you've known. That's why the Bible calls them familiar spirits. And there's like the whole Greek and Hebrew translation that defines what those words mean. Ghosts, familiar spirits, all that stuff. Anyway, that's a complete side conversation we can have over in the Discord. If y'all want to have it. The main thing I'm trying to understand though is Epica's playing around with a lot of different viewpoints. Obviously, some like spirituality, chakra stuff, like Buddhism, all that stuff. But then they clearly make a lot of biblical statements in here. So I'm just curious where they're at with this. This song is killer though, man. Drum fill is cool. Jeez. Ooh.
Nothing here will be the same. The smallest thing is as big as nature. All the limit is capacity. Give us trouble to comprehend. We are linked in every way, and we're strong as our weakest fragment. Every word that we can say is an act with consequences.
Golly. Oh. Oh my gosh. They still play this song live? Did they play it in the last thing that they live streamed? This last section has to be in your face live. It's got to be so hard. There's 3 songs? Is this part 1? Hear this transition again into part, was it part 5? Or was it right here? This transition was awesome. This rhythm is really cool. Right here. Oh my gosh. That's incredible, man. That's incredible. I said this on like one of the last videos. Simone is probably my new celebrity crush. Just gonna say that. It used to be Jen Ledger, the drummer for Skillet. Now it's her. Holy crap.